Hello everyone and welcome back, and this will be a general weekly reading for the sign of Scorpio for the week of September 15th. And a very special thank you goes out to each and every one of you who have been subscribing to my channel and helping it grow and getting it noticed and sharing. And for all the thumbs up on the videos that you watch and the lovely comments. Thank you so very much for that. And I'm using a couple of new decks this week. One that my daughter had purchased for me. It's the Witch's Tarot. So I will be reading from that this week. And the Fairy Tale Oracle for a little more insight. Alright. Your first card out. The Nine of Cups. So wish fulfillment. Happy dreams. You know, it's the fruits of your labor, moving forward, knowing what it is that you actually want in your life and going for it. So that's beautiful. You know, this is going to come in. Maybe you've wanted to do this for a while, or you've sort of dipped your toes in the water a little bit, but never, you know, went too far with it. Well, this is the week that the universe is saying, okay, let me help you. And it is helping you to move forward in a direction that you want. This could be a small windfall coming in as well for some of you. Money in the picture here, something that will help you move yourself forward. And the Six of Swords, now speaking of moving forward, moving on to calmer shores, to better places. You know, you're getting tired of going against the current all the time. It feels like you're not really happy with where you're at, you know, whether it's your job, your life, your family life, your home, your friendships. And nobody seems to accept you for who you are, the way you are. And you're tired of that. You know, you want to be you. And you're moving on to a better shore for yourself. You're just going to leave it all behind, pick up your pieces and pack your bags and move on to, you know, a better place for yourself. This could be job orientated for some of you as well. Maybe you've gotten a job interview somewhere else and you nailed it and they've made you the offer that, okay, well, you know, it's here if you want it. Don't wait too long, and you decide one day that that's it. I'm moving, and out you go. And the Six of Cups, yeah, spending a little bit of time. Maybe you, where you're at, you've been there for quite some time. You know, maybe you grew up in that neighborhood or whatever, and it brings back a lot of nostalgia. But you know, it's time to, you know, reminisce a little bit about it, but don't spend the rest of your life in it. And it'll bring a smile to your face, but you also know it's time for you to make your dreams a reality and move forward. And that's what you're doing here this week. Yeah, the Death card. Definitely moving forward. You know, you've learned to close some doors behind yourself and to open newer ones. And for that little bit of time, you know, you will spend reminiscing or, you know, looking back, however you want to say it. And you'll be glad that it's over. You know, it's taught you a lot. It's helped you move through life on different areas, but you want to keep going forward. So you have to move yourself in that direction, and you're willing to take and do what it needs to be done in order to make that an accomplishment. So you're closing the doors behind you as you go. And karma. Yeah, this may have been, you know, the beginning of something that has happened in the past for yourself, and, you know, somebody tried to hold you back, but this is karma coming in to offer you that new opportunity moving forward, instead of, you know, always wondering, you know, where are people going to get what, you know, they've earned, and this is the week they get it. You get the job instead of somebody else. You get to move forward and they have to stay behind, which in many cases causes, you know, people not to be very happy. But that's their karma, not your karma. Yours is very positive moving forward. And the Seven of Cups, look at that. Dreams come true. You have so many lofty dreams right now, and the universe is offering it to you. Now you have to reach out and grab, you know, which one do you think will start you on this new path going forward. It's a tough decision for many of you, you know, because you've got so many ideas and dreams that you want to get off the ground, but you're grounding yourself enough to know you have to slow down, really pick one of these in order to make them all come into reality. And the King of Wands, look at that. Definitely motivated for these changes. You've been looking for this for quite some time, and you know, you have the confidence and the forward momentum going forward. You've made plans for trips, you know, for yourself as well, and you're finally starting to enjoy yourself. You're finally stepping out into the world again, you know, to enjoy yourself. This could be you learning to just accept things as they are and not try to change everybody and everything around you, because the only thing that you can actually change is your personal dreams and ambitions going forward. And you realize once you make that clarity in your mind, it's going to open all the doors for you. And the Ten of Wands, yeah, you're laying down the burdens. You're moving on to a better place for yourself. And once you take those first steps going forward, it's going to be much easier for you. You know, it's like the universe is assisting you with going forward, understanding that whatever burdens you felt were holding you back, you're realizing that they weren't real in, you know, holding you back with chains. You could break away and go forward for yourself, and that's what you're doing. You have a broader picture of your new horizon, and you're heading for it. And the Four of Pentacles, yeah, you've been hanging on to your money, trying to make sure that ends meet. You know, you don't want to overspend, but you're realizing sometimes you have to open that purse just a little bit to enjoy yourself, to, you know, can't save it for a rainy day forever, because you can't take it with you. Not saying don't save some, but enjoy some of the fruits of your labor. And the Magician, look at that. Once you do, it's just like magic. You know, you tapped into your own true potential. You know, if you were having a difficult and challenges, they're gone. Your mind's set, it's focused, it's wide open to all the possibilities of the new beginnings in your life. You realize your own potential, and the only one who's, you know, holding that door open is the wind, and you can go right through it, and you have the blessings of the universe to make those choices, to take those next steps. And the Five of Cups, yeah, you're gonna, you know, like the rest of the world, look at a few things that, you know, didn't quite pan out, and you spend a little bit of time reminiscing and wondering maybe you coulda, woulda, shoulda, but you won't spend much time there, because there's not any need to have that much remorse over something that you can't change anyhow. You just learn to live with it, move forward, and not repeat. And that's where you're at. You're learning to focus on new things for yourself. And the King of Pentacles, yeah, you're definitely investing in yourself. You know, you're making sure that you're checking into stocks, bonds, hiding your money away, making sure that it's going to grow for you in the future. And you're taking the leadership in this, and you're quite proud of it, and should be, because it takes a lot to, you know, take that little extra money every month and put it away in something and watch it grow slowly. But you know that it will, and not be tempted or swayed to not do it, because you are determined to have a life in your future of more ease, less stress, you know, abundance, that sort of thing. And you're willing to do what it takes to make that happen in the future. And look at that, Seven of Pentacles. So definitely planted your seeds. You know where it is you want to go. You have a vision in your mind. And you're not afraid of it anymore. You're understanding it a little more, or understanding that it will happen the way you are seeing it, because it's what is meant for you, and that's what you're doing. It takes patience and time, but you now have both of that knowing that it is going to be a reality in the very near future. All right, I'm going to shuffle and do you a fairy card. But yeah, your cards are all about going forward, moving on for yourself, feeling more independent. Use logic and structure to increase your success. Get organized. A firm but compassionate leader. And there you go. And on that note, I will say goodbye for now. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will talk to you again next week. Bye for now.